Tourism famous world icons. We are going to look at our slides where there are pictures of icons. Learners, you need to know that the icons are different from attractions, but the purpose is one. They all attract, or the purpose is to attract tourists. The next slide is the type of questions that you are going to expect or you need to expect in an exam. But question can come in different ways. As long as you know that you know your icons, you know why is it regarded as an icon, and a little bit of a description of an icon, then you are good to go. Let's look at the type of questions that you can expect in your exams in the next slide. Type of questions to expect. Remember, learners, you are going to be provided with the pictures of the icons when you have to answer questions. There is no way they can give you questions without any form of pictures of icons. Let's look at question 1. Identify icons A to C above. Next question. Name the continent where each of icons A to C is located. Next question. Refer to the visitor numbers of icon A. Identify the main source market visiting this icon. Compare the visitor numbers for icons B and C. Give one reason why icon B is more popular than icon C. Now, I'm not going to give you answers. I just wanted you to see the type of question or how the question are going to be given in an exam. But this doesn't mean that this particular question that I have given you, they are going to be like this in all the exams. It might be different from this one, but what we know is that you are going to be provided with pictures, and it is very much important for you to know all your icons. Why are they being regarded as icons, and a little bit of description of that particular icon. Now let's move to the next slide. We have our first slide of an icon, the Dome of the Rock. This is our first slide. Look at the picture so that when the question comes, you don't get confused. The question might come in black and white or color depending, but it doesn't matter as long as you know the structure of an icon. How is it built, or how does it look like? Now, the Dome of the Rock, you find it in a country of Israel, in the city of Jerusalem. Let's look at why is it regarded as an icon in the next slide. Why is it an icon? The Dome of the Rock is an icon as an Islamic shrine built on the sacred rock. It is the third most holy site in the world for Muslims after Mecca and the Medina. The Prophet Muhammad, the founder of Islam, is believed to have ascended to the heaven from this site. Let's look at the description. The Dome of Rock, located in the Temple Mount, it's the oldest Islamic monument in the world. It was completed in 691 AD and can be seen from all corners of Jerusalem. This is a little bit the description of this particular icon, the Rock of the Dome. You describe it depending on the question how it comes. If they ask you to describe the particular icons, you know what to do or what to write. Let's look at the next bullet. I beg your pardon. The octagonal structure is decorated with mosaic, marble, metalwork, and colored glass. The dome was originally made of gold, but it has been replaced with an aluminium dome covered with gold. Now, because this is a man-made structure, that is why you can be able to replace whatever on the building, maybe to decorate it more, or maybe to just renovate it, or however you want it to look like. That is why it is a man-made. But the natural made, there is no way that you can change them, however, if they are icons. Let's move to the next slide. This is our next icon, the Parthenon. The Parthenon is found in the country of Greece, in the city of Athens. Now, look at this building. It looks like an old building. Like I said before, make sure that you look at your pictures. You can be able to identify them without even being confused. Let's look at why is it regarded as an icon. Next slide. It is regarded as an icon because the Parthenon is the remains of the 2,500-year-old temple located in the Acropolis, a hill overlooking the city of Athens, a Greek civilization and its most famous surviving building. This type of icon, it has survived a lot. That is why it falls under the icon. It has how many years? It is the remains of 2,500 years old temple. Now let's look at the description. The temple was built in honor of the Greek goddess Athena, the patron of Athens, for protecting Athens during the war. Next bullet, the construction on the temple continued from 447 before Christ, until 438 BC. In the 1687, a huge explosion occurred and the battle severely damaged the Parthenon. The Parthenon destroyed, because if you can look at the icon, you can see that it was destroyed. It was destroyed in a huge explosion in the middle of the battle. Let's look at our next icon. We have the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal is found in the country of India, in the city of Agra. Look at this building. This building, it's beautiful. Any visitor would love to visit this type of a building. By the looking outside of the building, you can see that there's a history in this type of a building. Maybe. Now we will see why is it regarded as an icon as well. This type of an icon, you find it in the country of India, as I said before, in the city of Agra. Let's look at why is it an icon. Next slide. It is an icon because the Taj Mahal is constructed of white marble. It was built by an Indian ruler as a symbol of his everlasting love for his deceased wife. The Taj Mahal is regarded as an architectural masterpiece and one of the most beautiful buildings in the world. Now you can read for yourself the description in the next column. There are other icons that I haven't included the slide for whys and the description. Reason being, I don't want to waste time. But I have different types of pictures of icon whereby I will go through them with you and then you look at them. But if you want to request for the reasons in another video, you can tell me in the comment section below. You can ask me to do another video for the whys and the description for other icons that I haven't included the whys and the description. But now let's look at the next slides, which is only pictures. I didn't include anything. The Blue Mosque. Look at the Blue Mosque. Take a look at the Blue Mosque. Now you would ask yourself, why is it a Blue Mosque? The Blue Mosque is found in Turkey, in the city of Istanbul. Look at the picture nicely so that you cannot be confused. Let's move to the next slide. Now let's look at our next icon, the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is situated in a country of France, in the city of Paris. Look at the Eiffel Tower. It is the only type of building that looks like this. Now you need to find why is it an icon? Why is it called icon? What is so special about it? Let's move to the next slide. Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is found in Japan, in the city of Tokyo. Look at this mountain. There is something significant about it. There is something special about it. That is why it is called an icon. But I want you not to confuse the two mountains. There's another mountain that we're going to talk about. I want you to be able to see how are they different, because there is something different about them. But they are both icons and in different countries. Let's move to the next slide. Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza is found in Mexico, in the city of Yucatan. Look at it. It's a building, it's a man-made. It is not naturally made. Somebody decided to build this particular building. There is a reason why it is an icon. Like I said, if you want me to continue with each and every slide of whys and the description, why is it an icon and the description, I will make another video on your request. If you don't request it, it's fine, but make sure that you know all your reasons why the particular features are called or are regarded as icons. Let's move to the next slide. Petra. Petra, it's in Jordan. Petra, it's in a country of Jordan, in a city of Wadi Musa. Look at this type of building. Now, learners, I want you to be able to see the type of buildings or icons that we are looking at, because it doesn't mean that the ones that are on the slide, they are going to come out exactly like this in an exam. They might be a little bit different. You might find that this particular structure of yours doesn't have anybody outside it, or it looks the other way around. But if you know something, you know something. Make sure that you know how it looks like, how it is built, where the door is situated, where is another structure. How are you going to recognize the particular icon, right? I hope I make everything clear. I hope I'm clear on what you're supposed to do. Let's move to the next slide. Yes, we have French Riviera. The French Riviera is situated in a country of France, in the city of Nice. This is more of a river, or more of an ocean. We're talking about water. There's something special about this particular area. Why is it an icon? If you know, like I said again, request for a video of why other icons are regarded as icons, why visitors are attracted to them. Let's move to the next slide. There you go. This is another mountain that I was talking about, Mount Everest. This is another type of the mountain that I was talking about. Mount Everest, you find Mount Everest in Nepal, the country of Nepal and the city of Kathmandu. Look at it. Can you be able to identify this type of a mountain? Can you please not confuse Mount Fuji and Mount Everest? There are two different things in different countries. Mount Everest in the Nepal. Let's move to the next slide. Mecca. Remember, we spoke about a little bit about Mecca in the first slide. Now let's look at where we can find Mecca. Mecca is situated in the Saudi Arabia, in the city called Mecca. There is a significant history behind this particular building, this black one. This is what we are talking about. What we know is that it's where Islamic religion are doing their thing, right? It's a Muslim a building. It's a Muslim situation here, right here. Right, I hope I make sense. Let's move to the next slide. I'm not sure if this is the last one, but let's move to the next slide. Right. Now we have the Swiss apples. The Swiss apples is found in the country of Switzerland. This found in the country of Switzerland in the city of cantons of Berners and Valence. Take a look at it. It is also a mountain or mountainous whatever. Now we have another mountain as an icon. In both areas or in all area, in all countries, it's snowy. So don't get confused when you see a white snowy mountain and you think that it's another mountain. Make sure that you study your icons. You look at your icons. Look at something that you can identify your icons with, right? So that you cannot be confused and give the wrong information on the icons. Let's move to the next slide. This is the last one, the windmills. Where are we going to find our windmills, or where can we find our windmills? Windmills are found in the country of the Netherlands. Where exactly? Where is in the city in the Netherlands where we can find our windmills? Basically all over Netherlands. You find this in the whole of Netherlands. This. You know the reason of the windmill. Where you see windmill, you think of water, right? So basically in this country, they had problems of water. I hope that is why you'll find windmills in every corner of Netherlands, in everywhere of Netherlands. This is the only country that has a lot of windmills ever, because it's all over the country. Let's move to the next slide. I hope this is the last one. We covered all our 13 icons, except for the other icons that I couldn't manage to do the why is it an icon and the description because of time. But like I said again, if you request that I do the video with all of them, I can do that. Let's move to the next slide, Linus, without wasting any time. Right. As I said in the beginning of the lesson, that we need to know the difference between the attractions and the icon. Let's look at what is the attraction. The tourist attraction is a place, an area, a building or an event of interest that tourists visit for its historical significance, cultural value, natural or human-made, beauty or entertainment opportunities, like waterfalls, mountains, forest, and wild. These are the attractions. Now let's look at an icon. An icon in the tourism context is an attraction or feature that is world famous, has symbolic value, and is closely associated with a particular destination. Before you answer your questions, know what the difference between the attractions and the icons are. From me to you with love. Thank you for watching. Please make sure that you subscribe. Please make sure that you share. Invite your friends to come and enjoy our lessons with us. Thank you so much, my learners. Thank you so much, grade 12s. I love you. Bye.